to another edition of What's Sold on eBay, Etsy, Mercari, and Poshmark for the week, the third week of November 2024. So you can see that I'm up in my sales by 8.8%. It is slower than last year. I'm going to tell you all that right now. And I'm always going to say it's best to have multiple streams of income when you are an entrepreneur. So when things are slow in one business, you have money coming in from other businesses or other sources of income. I think this is very important, and that way you don't have to worry about slow sales, say in the summertime, or if your sales are down during the holiday, like this year. And I don't think it's what I am doing. I do believe it's just the economy right now, and the election is kind of messy, so people are spending a little bit less. But let's take a look of everything I have sold in the past week. And okay, it's not everything, of course, it's just the highlights. So the first thing I want to show you today is this beautiful Christmas knit tablecloth. Yes, Christmas things are selling right now, and I do have a lot of linens to show you, of course, because it would not be a What Sold video without linens from the Youper Linen Lady, right? Right. So this tablecloth sold for a best offer of $27. I paid $2. I believe I paid $2 for it at an estate sale. My net profit was $25 and a penny. And I actually had this tablecloth for a year and 5 months. So I had this one for some time. Of course, not everything I have in my Christmas inventory sells every Christmas. Some of it lingers. The next item is this beautiful cashmere sweater. Now this cashmere sweater is special because it was made in Scotland. It's sold on a best offer of $35. This person also ordered another cashmere sweater. I bought this sweater at an estate sale for $2, which I snatched it up before they could change the price on that. Sometimes my local estate sales, they will underprice the clothing because they think, oh, it's vintage, so people don't want it. But it's also cashmere, and yes, people do want the vintage clothing. Anyway, my net profit was $26.76. I had the sweater for 2 weeks. Now, I love the sale right here. At one of my thrift stores, the curtains from Lowe's, the ones that don't sell, Lowe's just donates them to this thrift store. The thrift store charges $5 for them, so $5.30 with tax. I had an order. Someone ordered 3 of these at $19.99 each, making the sale $59.97. My total in was $15.90, and my total net profit on this was $41.55. And this is something I love about linens. I love when I find multiples of one design. These had so many things going for it. Allen & Roth is a good brand in home decor. They were brand new, and they were more modern. So yeah, this is a great sale, $41.55, and I did have these for 5 months. So here's some shoes. These Vans MoMA with the Scream on them. I picked these up for $7.50. I think I did pay more than I should have. However, they did sell on a best offer for $26.50, and my net profit was $18.72. So not too bad. I will take that profit all day long, and these sat in my inventory for 5 months. And yeah, here's a cute picture of them. I had this blazer for a little over a year. It's a brand new Ralph Lauren. So I did get this from my local Goodwill for $8. I think it's because of the cut of the blazer is a little bit dated. That's why it sat for so long in my inventory. Someone bought it for $59.49 on a 15% off sale. My net profit was $43.80, and this went to Brazil. So I do ship worldwide, and it's gotten so much easier to ship worldwide than it was even a few years ago. I would definitely recommend you open up your store for worldwide. I have lost money, I'm not going to lie, but I have gained a lot more money than I have lost from worldwide sales. And here's some cute plates that you would think that someone would buy during the summer, right? Since it looks like a nice beachy scene with ducks. I bought these at my local Goodwill for $1.50. They sold for the full asking price of $21.99. And my net profit on these were $20.54. Not too shabby, and I had these for 5 months. And I don't know if you're listening, however, 5 months seems to be a big trend with me. I think the average time that I have inventory is 5 months. Now this tablecloth I had a little bit more than 5 months. Let's try 2 years and 2 months I had this tablecloth. It is vintage. I did not put that in my title because I could not find a date, but just based on what this was a vinyl flannel backed tablecloth. Look at the print itself. Someone did buy this for $17.85. I received this from an online auction lot, that each lot came out to $2.27. My net profit on this tablecloth was $15.28. Not too bad, and I don't mind keeping these things for 2 years or more because they are very easy to store. I love this dress. I bought this dress, I believe, if I'm thinking correctly, at an online auction. There were a lot of dresses, vintage dresses that I won, and I just think this is really cottagecore, a country housewife vibe. It's really, really cute. I gave a best offer of $31. The buyer took it. Now for each auction lot, it was $5.18. So it's $5.18 in on this dress. My net profit was $19.07, and I had this for 8 months. So here's a cute Christmas tree skirt. I bought this at a local thrift store for $1.86. It sold on a best offer of $17.99. My net profit was $13.51, and it was in my inventory for just 1 week. Now, I might have underpriced this a little bit. I did have one almost exactly like it, except that it had brighter colors. Pretty much sold for the same amount, and my net profit was the same amount. Now, here is a cap, like a patchwork newsboy, just a driving cap. This was from Hannah Hats. Now, I bought this at my local Goodwill for $6, and the person bought it for a full asking price of $30.99. I've had many low offers on this. People want to give me $15, $18. I was okay with accepting, say, a $25 offer on this hat. So it sat for 6 months, but then someone bought it for full price, and I'm very happy with that. It was an international sale. It's just since it went through eBay's international shipping program, I could not see exactly where it shipped to. My net profit on this was $19.68. So I'm happy with that sale. I found this cute Santa wall hanging. This is actually a pretty large wall hanging, just so you know. And I accepted a best offer of $19.75 on this Santa. I paid $4.77. My net profit was $12.62, and I had this for a week. But yeah, very cute. I did price it low because I looked at comps thinking, ooh, this might go a little bit higher, but I was very wrong. There are a few Santas on eBay right now. Same size, just a little bit different, like different robe and different colors. So the 1975, I believe, was right on the mark for my selling price. And then I had these sheer window curtains. Now these weren't exactly vintage, but they were from 2008. It was on the label. So of course I put Y2K on in my title. Now I only had these curtains for 1 month, and I did not. I mean, they were for $16.99. I had 2 of them, so $16.99 each. I did receive a best offer for $25 for the 2, which goes to $12.50 for the 2. And, you know, I said, why not? These are Y2K, kind of darker colors. I'm thinking, yeah, I don't know, these might sit for a while. So I accepted the offer of $25. But I'm happy with that, very happy. Now, I bought these for 50 cents a piece, so $1. And I profited after my e-commerce fees, $22.72. Good sale. Linens, they sell all year long. I'm selling Christmas linens, and I'm selling just regular curtains. Someone, you know, maybe just wants to update their decor, or already had these sheer panels and has been looking for more of them. So I'm very happy with that. Okay, so now we're on my Etsy sales. This right here is a vintage Norlander sweater. I bought this at a garage sale for $4, and I just thought, oh, this is great. Now, it was sold once and returned. The buyer said it had a stain on the collar, which it did not, and I'm thinking they just said that so the return could be accepted. I accept all returns, everybody, because it just makes it a lot easier. And my return rate is usually low. Some months are a lot worse than others. Usually this time of year, it's not too bad. A lot of these things are gifts, so they're not going to be returned right away unless there's a big, huge problem with them. So this person paid $56.99. This includes shipping. Like I said, I bought this for $4, and my net profit was $38.13. I had this for 5 months. And here is a Boyd's Bear wall hanging. You know, I just decided to throw this one in too. It's a very cute wall hanging. It did not stay in my inventory for that long, maybe 2 weeks. I bought this for $2.12 at my local thrift store. It sold for $34.99 with free shipping, and my net total was $23.31. Very easy to ship. I just folded it up and put it in a poly mailer. Here's my best sale of the week. Now this is a vintage bentwood cane rattan wicker stool. Someone bought it for $165 with free shipping. I received this from an online auction. No one bid on this. I don't know how much I paid just for this itself, but it was less than $10. However, each lot in this online auction, it came out to $2.61. So pretty much I got this stool for $2.61. My net profit on this stool was $121.04. And I'll let you all know right now, this was very easy to ship. It did ship in a large box, and I did put a lot of bubble wrap to make sure the corners were covered. There's nothing real fragile with this. However, we don't want it banging around in the box, right? We don't want that. So bubble wrap to the rescue. And it was, like I said, very, very easy to ship. I'm very happy with this transaction. And I had this in my inventory for 2 months. And I will say that it's nice to have a box already prepared for your big items. That way you're not scrambling at the last minute thinking, oh my gosh, do I have to, put 2 boxes together? How am I going to ship this? So now we're on to Mercari. Now, I am selling things on Mercari, but the website on my desktop is still acting a little crazy. So this is my eBay screen. However, I'm going to tell you how much I made from the sale, but this just helps with pictures. Now, I sold the same shower curtain just a few months ago, so when I saw it again, it was a no-brainer. I snatched it up. I knew it would sell. I bought it for $2 at my local Goodwill. It sold for $29. Now, that's free shipping on Mercari. So my net profit was $19.72, and I had this for a month. And then here's another cute little tablecloth. I really didn't get a lot for this, but even when you find these little tablecloths, you know, this was just a square tablecloth, nothing really special except it had a cute little winter scene with cardinals on it. I bought this for $2. It sold for $22, and that's with free shipping, and my net profit was $15.50. So really, when you see this, you know, I bought this for the pattern, and $15.50, that's a winner for me. I had this for 2 weeks. And then last of all, Poshmark was very slow this past week, but I did sell this lovely girls flannel nightgown. I usually do not buy children's clothing unless it really does stick out to me, and this was a very nice flannel seasonal nightgown. I've had this since January. So it did take a while to sell, so 11 months. It sold for $16. My net profit was $10.80. So tell me what you think, everyone. Let me know how your sales are this month and how they compare to last year. If you were selling last year, please give me a like. Please subscribe to my channel. Please click that bell so you see notifications whenever I put out new videos. And you all have a great week, and I will catch you on the next episode.